And we are live, y'all. Hello, crazy Disney people. What's up, everybody? It's another Connecting with You tonight. I'm so excited. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Kim, Disney for me always. Michael Briggs, what's up? Dan, how's it going? How's everybody today? I'm on time, 8 o'clock. We're going to talk for a couple minutes and let everybody get their notification that we're live. Wait for everybody to get here. Dan's here. Crayola Kid's here. Nick from Magical News Live is here. Pamela V. Oh, she's in the chat. And she's going to be here in just a minute. All of you all are going to meet her. Samantha Lowe. What's up, everybody? It is day 50. I know, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50 days since the park closed. Well, since I've been on Disney property anyway. Incredible. And we were talking a little while ago. I haven't been able to read everything. I have to get caught up because I've been busy cooking and I've been outside and I'm doing laundry. And oh my gosh, I was binge watching Waco on Netflix. Like, I have not been on social media too much today, other than my interview with Spokesman on the community project, which was freaking awesome. That was so fun, and I really enjoyed that. But I heard that Shanghai has officially announced their opening on May 11th, so that's pretty exciting news, right? Also, big news for me, our community pool is opening. Woo woo! I'm so excited. Just when we got our little blow-up pool and getting all comfortable in the backyard, they decided to open up the community pool. I'm so excited about that. I know, I'm so happy. But I think they're taking the chairs away. So if you go to the pool, you either bring your own chair or you bring just a beach towel or get in the pool. Like, they're not having like all the patio furniture laying out because, I don't know, for obvious reasons, I guess. But I'll carry my own chair down there. I don't care. It's all good. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm so excited, Dan. But do you coordinate that jersey with the pillow in the background? I did not, but I had this on earlier when I was talking with Chris during the community project, and then I changed into my chilling outside clothes, and then I just threw it back on because it was readily available. So hi, Carrie. Hey, Chris Brown. Miss Sandy's here. Disney. Maureen, hello. Okay, well, we are going to go ahead and bring Pamela V on. You all always see her in chat, and now you're going to get a chance to meet her. And I am going to get a chance to meet her and get to know her better. I'm super excited. Laura, hey, Laura. Yeah, people always ask me, am I color coordinating with the bedding? Hi, Patty and Dean. So let's bring Pamela in. Hey, Pamela.
Hello, Tanya. How are you?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you now. It was just like for a split second, the sound went out, but I think we're all good.
Excellent.
Okay. So, yeah, I was like, we just did the test. So how were you enjoying being in the green room?
I think it's lovely. Thank you for having me
right?
tonight.
We
Yes.
keep it fully stocked with snacks, and we have now added a little bit of adult beverages if you choose a glass of wine or whatever.
Fantastic.
But Pamela, it's so nice to meet you.
Same here.
And see your face. I always see you in chat every time I go live, so it's exciting to meet you in person or kind of in person through the chat. It's like, hey, let's do virtual hugs kind of thing. But it's so nice to finally see you and meet you, put a face with a name and know who I'm talking to every time I see you in chat.
That's right.
So where's home for you? Where are you right now?
Home is Massachusetts.
You're in Massachusetts.
20 minutes south of Boston, so I live near Robin, about an hour away from Robin.
You're an hour away from Robin. Oh my gosh, you all need to do a meetup.
Absolutely.
That's craziness.
And
so
if we're gonna
what's going on in Massachusetts? Oh, you gotta get your ears on.
Gotta
put her ears on. I really should, but I can't.
Like
I can't do the headaches. I gotta turn my sound up just a tiny bit so I can hear you a little bit better.
You have to put a headband underneath, one of those soft headbands, Tanya, and it
Uh-huh.
helps. You know
Let
the
me
little.
see. Let me
Well,
see what you got on.
I don't have it tonight, but you know the stretchy bands that you put on your hair.
Yeah.
You know, like when you work out at a gym or whatever, a headband. Just put
Yes,
that
I
on.
know.
Put that on underneath and put this over.
That helps.
I think it does, but it gets a
Okay.
little tight.
I'll try that.
All in the name of
So,
Disney.
what's going on in Massachusetts? Like, how are things going? Have you all started doing any kind of openings yet? Or
No, no,
no, you're still
nothing.
on mandatory shutdown.
Absolutely, it's going to still take a while. It's pretty peak at the moment still. I'm waiting for it to decline, hopefully soon.
Oh,
But
okay.
we're all working from home. You have to wear a mask when you go outside, unfortunately. But
Yeah,
we have to do what we have to do, right? I have my
absolutely. Yeah.
I
I've
have my
been I've been wearing a mask when I go out, and I mean, they haven't made that mandatory here in Orlando or where
right.
I mean, some parts of Orlando, like Osceola County, they did put out like people have to wear a mask. But so, like, I just wear one because I just want to. Not
Of
really
course.
want to, but if I'm out, like, you know what I mean. Like, I
Yes,
want to
I
wear
do.
it to stay safe. I don't want to wear it, but I wear it because I feel like I need to, kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Um, so what do you do? You're
I
working from home. What kind of work do you do?
I'm definitely working from home, and I work for a large financial services and bank holding company, and keeping busy with that, and actually
Yeah.
training in a new job. So it makes it a little easier working from home, training in the new job.
Oh, so this was a new job for you.
Well, no, I've been with the same company for over 10 years, but I just started training in a new position. But
Oh, okay.
it's helpful being at home. It's less stressful. This
Yeah,
way I
I
can
get
learn more.
that.
Yeah.
Um, so who are you quarantined with?
My wonderful husband.
So just you and hubby? Are there any kids, any pets?
No, there are no children, but I have a wonderful husband. He's really a great guy. He cooks
Yeah.
for me. He helps clean.
Did he
He's
cook
great.
tonight?
Yes,
What did
he
he
does.
cook?
What did we have tonight? We had turkey burgers tonight.
Turkey burgers. Yum. I
Try.
actually made steak tacos.
Oh,
And
that
then
sounds delicious.
I always have to cook extra. I don't know why, but I got a few things going in there. Like, it's all done. I haven't eaten yet, but I went ahead and prepped and cooked and did everything before I went live tonight so that I don't have to do it later.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's Cinco de Mayo, so we were doing like
That's right.
some type of taco and a little margarita and that kind of thing. But so, and no pets.
No pets.
No
No,
pets. So does your husband love Disney also?
he does. I have a lot of magical moments in Disney. As a matter of fact, these ears,
Uh-huh.
the way I got these ears, it's a really fun story.
I'd love to hear it.
Excellent. So we've been to Disney over 30 times.
Wow.
Yes. We were in Mouse Gear. I think it was maybe, I don't know, 8 years ago or so. And I was just looking around and chatting with my husband. And a cast member came over to me. I think he was with the college program and said to me, how are you? And are you having fun? And just chit chatting. And says to me, is this your first time in Disney? And I said, no, we've been here so many times. He then said to me, you must have a pair of ears. And I said, no, I do not. And he says, what? He said,
Oh my goodness.
I want you to go right now, pick out any pair of ears that you want, and I'll give them to you. And I looked at him and I thought, am I being punked? What's going on here? So I went and I got the prettiest pair. This was when the first pair of ears were out, Tanya, before they even were a thing. And
oh my goodness.
he sort of kept peeking and following me, looking at me, because that store's huge.
Yeah.
And I go back and I said to my husband, is he for real? And he's like, well, if he said it, just do it.
Yeah.
Walked up to him, handed him the ears. He said, are these what you want? Went behind the counter, opened a drawer, took out a little slip of paper, took the ears, put them in a bag. And I told him that was a magical moment.
That is a magical moment for
It's
sure.
it's the little things, right, Tanya?
Yes, that is such a magical moment, and a college program kid at that. So kudos to him. That's fantastic.
Exactly. Exactly.
Which brings me to my next
Mhm.
question. How long have you been coming to Disney? How did your love for Disney start? Tell
Okay.
me about your Disney history.
Okay. Well, when I was a young girl or a tween, the first trip was maybe I was around 16 years old, and we came down to Disney with my dad. Um, a couple of years later, unfortunately, he passed away, but we had such a wonderful time. He loved Disney. I remember being there with him, and he was in awe of Spectrum Magic and just everything about the parks.
So was that his first visit also?
Yes,
Oh, he loved it.
yes.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was actually the electrical parade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had a wonderful
At
time.
Magic Kingdom.
Yes, it was at Magic Kingdom at the time. And then fast forward to maybe, oh my God, I'm trying to think. Maybe middle 80s, late 80s. I went back with my husband's whispered to me the year. I don't want to say how old I am. I'm trying to like pad the years here.
Yeah.
Okay, so mid 80s I got married.
Yeah.
So during my 6 months after I was married, I convinced my husband to not only go to Disney World with me because I had good memories with my dad, but to also buy at that time a video camera, so we could have fun, right? So we ended up going. We've been back every year since. I've gone 35 times now.
That is incredible. I love that story. And I love that your husband loves it as much as you do.
Well, he got hooked after.
Yeah.
Right. And when he was younger, he used to watch Mickey Mouse Club and everything, so he liked all of that.
So what's it like? What is like a typical vacation for you? What time of year do you normally come, or does it not matter? Or
we come anywhere between. In the beginning, it used to be October, November. Then it started to be more closer to December and Christmas time, and we went several times during the holidays. Before Christmas. We've gone during Halloween. We've gone, Wine and Food Festival. We've also gone. I'm trying to think. We've gone. I think I went one year. We went twice to the Flower and Garden Festival, and that was fun too.
Yes.
So mostly we go anywhere between. And the past few years we've also gone in September. So I guess anywhere between September to December, and then in May once.
Okay. So you normally come more like in the end of the year when like the festivals are going,
Yes.
like the Food and Wine, Halloween, Christmas, all that fun stuff is going on.
Absolutely.
Oh, those are the good times to come. They really
Yes.
are. They really are.
And it used to be a lot less crowded than it is now, Tanya.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
I remember. Like, I mean, I don't remember too far back because I mean, I'm fairly new. Like, I never came until I was 30. So I've only been coming for about 20 years or so, but I know that I missed a lot, like so much before then.
Sure.
Yeah. But I love hearing the stories of everybody, like, everybody's Disney story. I love it. So where'd you meet your husband?
I met him at a friend of the family's house.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I totally get it.
I met him at a friend of the family's home, like many years ago when I was in college.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So when is your next trip planned for Disney?
It's the beginning of November. God willing, I hope everything is open.
I think it'll work out for you. I've got my fingers crossed, my toes crossed, and I'm sending pixie dust and prayers your way.
Thank you.
Hey, David. David just chimed in. How's it going, David? Aloha. Sarah's here. Natalie's here. Robin's here. Jesse's here. Lisa T's here. All the people that you're used to seeing in chat, and I'm sure they're all very happy to meet you.
I'm happy to meet them.
How did you find that crazy Disney lady?
I started watching Resort TV 1 a couple of years ago. And I think I just stumbled across your channel as well one day, and Robin was visiting. Wasn't it? I'm trying to remember like what date it was, but you were doing an all-day live stream. and I started writing to you, chatting with you, and you had mentioned something about, I said I was from Massachusetts, you mentioned New Hampshire. That was the day you were hanging out with Robin and you went to see The Lion King.
Oh, okay.
The live, the live show.
The Festival of Lion King over at
Festival of
Animal
the Lion,
Kingdom.
yes. And you had the best seats. I loved
Oh
it.
my
The
goodness.
best
It's
view.
such a great show, isn't it?
Yes.
So, what are the must-dos? Like whenever you come on your vacation to Disney, what are the must-dos? Like you can't leave the park until you've done this. Like what is your must-do thing?
Well, we generally stay near Epcot.
Mhm.
So every single night, or most nights, I like to watch, well, it's not there anymore, but we used to watch Illuminations every
Yes.
night practically. Or during Christmas time, we go to see the Candlelight Processional, which I love. Everyone loves Magic Kingdom, and of course I do as well. But Epcot is a very close second because we generally stay in that area, and I love visiting all of the countries and sampling the wine in every country and all the treats.
Yeah, if you stay over in that area, it's really convenient to be able to just kind of walk into the World Showcase. Whenever you're ready to go back to your room, just walk back out.
It's
Um,
perfect. It's perfect.
it's such a great setup back there. The International Gateway is like fantastic. So,
And it was
are
even
you?
quieter before they set up the Skyliner.
Yeah. So, have you been here since the Skyliner's been?
Yes.
Oh, so you've already been on?
I was just there in December,
Okay.
and we rode Rise of the Resistance.
Nice.
We were up very early in the morning to see that. What else? We also went to what's the other one? Smuggler's Run,
Yes.
and I got to be one of the first pilots. It was amazing.
That is awesome. So, are you a Star Wars fan?
A little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't dislike it. I
Yeah.
think it's a lot of fun, but the ride was amazing.
It is
I
amazing.
absolutely love. If you're the pilot, Tanya, it's out of this. It's unbelievable.
I've never done pilot before because I'm too scared.
Don't be. I thought I was gonna
Only
get.
because I'm like, I don't want to crash this thing and people are going to be like yelling at me because people take that serious.
I
They're
know.
like, stay behind the train. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to shoot the missiles over here.
Exactly.
Oh,
Well, it's best to sit there. That way you don't get as dizzy, I think, if you're in the front.
I've never gotten any motion sickness on there. So
Oh, you
luckily,
haven't?
knock on wood. No, I don't get that very often. I will tell you though, that new Canada show kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't like that.
Oh,
That was
okay.
a weird feeling. It was
It was?
definitely like being on a cruise ship for a couple of minutes. Have you seen the O Canada show?
No, I don't
The
think I
new
saw
one?
the new one. No.
Well,
When
it's
did?
like if you feel like because there's no seats, you stand,
Okay.
and there is a screen that goes all the way around the whole room.
Okay.
And the whole time you feel, as it moves, you feel like the floor is moving. So it's like I just knocked my headphones out.
It's okay.
So it is like, it did give me that feeling. I was like, ooh, Robin, I know if I'm feeling this, you're definitely feeling this. Why don't you
Sure.
just sit on the floor? Because I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
So
But
Tanya, is this a new film? Is this a new one?
it is. It's a new one.
Okay.
It's
'Cause I've
really
been to-
pretty. It's like
I've been
beautiful.
to the other one. Right. I've been to the-
But they did it's David said it's called a 360 movie. Yeah, that thing.
Lovely.
But it was definitely, whoo, I got a little motion sickness on that, and I don't get it very often.
Right.
Robin said it's circle vision. And she's
Yes.
put a green face. That means that she was feeling very sick.
Oh no.
Yes, it's called Canada Near and Far is the
Okay.
new one. Yeah.
Nice.
So
I hear Nico. Is that Nico?
that is Nico.
I love that name.
Because Jace walked in the room, and Nico is my guard dog. So if anyone comes near me, to include the people in the house, he lets them know they need to back up. That's my mama.
God. That's so cute.
He's a trip. He always growls. And but I'm so happy to meet you, and I appreciate you hanging out and chat all the time. What does your husband say? How does he feel about you being there like all the time watching while we're live and stuff? He's probably like,
No, he
oh
loves it.
gosh, there's that loud, crazy lady again.
No, he thinks you're a riot. No, he loves
Oh
it.
my goodness. Well,
He
tell him
walks
I said
in.
hello.
I will.
Yeah.
So nice to meet you. Thank you so
I
much
know.
for having me tonight.
I love it.
I wish I had seen it, but I must have been snoozing when you chose my name. And when I woke up Saturday, I was feeling a little blue because of missing my family and just everything going on in the world, right?
Yeah.
So I wake up Sunday morning and I see an email from that crazy Disney lady. I'm like, really? And I've said to my husband, oh my goodness, is this a joke? Did I really get choked?
I really wish you would have been here. That would have been fantastic.
Well, I was on the other day when you were on the other day, I was watching you, and one of the other ladies told me, Sarah, I think was her name, told me what time it was on, so I replayed it and I keep watching it. It's exciting. I wish I were there.
Exciting.
It was like 1 in the morning when you did it, I think, something like that.
Oh my gosh, was it?
Yes.
Because Saturday we did the late night chats, and we were on until almost 3 a.m. on Saturday.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's crazy. So I'm going to open up questions from the viewers, if you don't mind, and see if they have any questions for you. Does anybody have questions for Pamela? Yeah, what do you think about the parks opening? Are you excited that, you think it's too soon, or?
I think that if anyone is going to do it right, it would be Disney.
Yes.
I think they're going to be extremely cautious. They'll make sure people are safe.
Nick wants to know, what is your favorite ride?
In which park? In any park?
In any park.
Okay. So, believe it or not, let's see. Let's start with Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom, I love the carousel.
I love the carousel.
Nobody says that, but.
No, I know, but well, you watch my streams. I'll probably go on there more than any other streamer because I'm like, let's go on the carousel. I love it so much.
It's fabulous. I like Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Haunted Mansion, all the regulars. Yeah.
The classics.
The classics.
What about your favorite park? You said Magic and then Epcot, right?
Yes.
Lisa T wants to know, do you have a favorite resort?
We've stayed at many resorts, but I love the Yacht Club.
The Yacht Club is so nice.
Very nice.
Are you all DVC members?
No, but we did have a magical moment there as well. I have so many magical moments throughout the years. One time we were coming with the Magical Express from the airport. Let me have a sip of water. I'm a little dry, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
By the way, merchandise used to be a lot better. Look at this. Check this out.
Oh, look at that cup. Okay? That is so nice.
You can never find anything like that.
What's the back of it say?
I'm trying to get it in the screen here.
If you put it up, the happiest celebration on earth, Walt Disney World.
Isn't it beautiful?
So cute.
And I love Tink.
And Tink looks so super fly, doesn't she?
Absolutely.
I love it.
So we get on the Magical Express, Tanya, and we had booked a room at the Yacht Club.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden, as we're trying to get off the bus, there were two people waiting there for us. And they said, hello, Mr. and Mrs. in my last name, which I won't say.
Yeah.
You've been selected to be concierge level. Let's bring.
No way.
I swear. We're going to bring you upstairs. And we're going to bring you up and check you in. So they whisked us upstairs, and it was magical. It was so much fun.
And you got to stay there the entire time, or just for the night?
Yes, the entire time. I'm trying to think. Usually we go anywhere between 7 to 10. I think we were in 10. It must have been 10 nights that time.
Wow.
10. It was great.
Your upgrade. That's a great upgrade.
Not even that. We were there when they had the soap opera weekends as well. Used to see all the soap stars. We had stayed.
I've never heard. This is the first I've ever, of all the people that I've talked to in the Disney community, nobody has ever said anything about soap opera weekend.
Soap opera weekend. People from General Hospital, One Life to Live, they were all in the hotel we stayed at. And that year it was the Beach Club. So that year they put us in a room overlooking the pool. And you would see all the soap stars sitting at the pool. It was phenomenal. They would be the beautiful people, as I call them.
That sounds amazing.
So we got to meet them. They did a live concert at the studios. We just had so much fun.
That sounds like a wonderful vacation. No wonder you keep coming back every year.
Yes. Do you watch General Hospital?
No, I've never watched any of that. I only watched Young and the Restless, Days of Our Lives, and Santa Barbara
Okay.
of
So
all the soap operas.
So one of the cuties from General Hospital went to one of the private pools. My husband and I went to one of the quiet pools, and he showed up. I nearly had a heart attack. I said to my husband, oh, "There's the guy from General Hospital," and we kind of chatted with him. And he came in the pool and looked. And he said, "Hey, where are the drinks, guys?" Something to that effect. It was so
Let
much
me
fun.
go get you one. I'll be right back.
Exactly.
Stay right there.
Exactly. Oh, and then one last thing I have to tell you is we were stuck in Disney during Hurricane Irma a few years ago.
Oh, wow.
How exciting, right?
Yeah, I was here. I remember how that all went down. We made some magical moments ourselves during that time.
We were staying at the Dolphin and Swan Hotel.
Yeah.
So that year was the Swan. We were in the lobby of the Dolphin Hotel, and we were talking to a gentleman that was doing a lot of rescue and recovery just all over, hurricanes, floods, everything. And so in Florida, he was trying to bring all the elderly into the Swan Hotel. And he's a dolphin or swan. My husband's trying to correct me here. At any rate, we're sitting there and talking to this really nice guy, and he's telling us about all the nice things he's done all over, rescue, recovering people, everything. And he says to us, "Oh, there's Seth." And I said, "Excuse me?" He says, "Seth." I said, "Seth Rogen?" So I got to meet Seth Rogen. I will send you the picture. He is
the funniest. What a great
hysterical.
experience.
It's hysterical. That was the best part of my vacation. And I was
You have had some magical moments.
I have.
And when you come in December, I'm hanging out with you.
Because
you're meeting all the famous people, getting club level upgrades.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you, if you've met anyone famous. And I know the Kardashians were there.
Oh, whenever the Kardashians were here, I really just wanted to stalk them and run around behind them. But I have met quite a few famous people here. I really have. But most I'm proud of. I'm a country music fan. So yes. I met Garth Brooks and his wife, Trisha Yearwood. And I also met Darius Rucker. So the three of them were just like the highlight of all the people. And then, of course, we met Whoopi Goldberg at the Grand Floridian. So that was pretty amazing too.
Was she nice?
She was fantastic. Like, we met her and she let my boys walk her to her car.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was great. So she was pretty fun. She was here doing the candlelight procession.
That's what I thought.
So that was pretty neat. But yeah, we've met several people.
John Stamos was the best. I saw him a few years ago.
Second row. Too. I met him. Did you? Because he was on The View at Animal Kingdom.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, that was so cool. He was my crush whenever I was young.
And now, for me, now.
He's still hot.
Isn't he?
And he's a Disney fan on top of it. Are you kidding me?
How can you go wrong?
Oh, it's so good. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop over and meet with Amy too, because we've got Amy Scott on tonight.
Excellent.
I can't wait to meet you in person when you get here. Please reach out and let me know you're here.
Excellent.
I'll see you in the parks.
That sounds great.
And I look forward to meeting you and your husband. And maybe we'll have a cocktail, a glass of wine. See you at Epcot, okay?
That sounds fabulous. My favorite place at Epcot is Germany, because I like to sip the wine over there. And my favorite snack is at Werther's candy, the dark chocolate covered caramel. No, in Germany.
Oh, in Germany.
Werther's. Check it out.
Okay.
Check it out.
Werther's is always good. Always.
It's fabulous.
But yeah, it's so nice to meet you, and we'll get caught up on so many. And Robin's saying, hope to meet you in the parks.
I know. I'd love to meet Robin as well.
Yes.
So we'll be there the beginning of November.
She'll be here, and me and her will be out there. We'll see you over in Epcot.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Tanya.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you doing this. And it's so nice to meet you. And I know everybody in chat is happy to meet you as well. So we'll see you real soon. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now you'll just hit the leave studio button at the bottom.
Leave studio. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. She was awesome. It was so nice to meet Pamela tonight. Oh my goodness. Wasn't that fantastic? So yes. I'm so enjoying this meeting all of you. Before we end this stream tonight, we will spin the wheel again so that we can get somebody else on the schedule because it's so much fun meeting all of you all. We're doubling up tonight because I wanted to be able to fit in as many of you as I can. So we're also meeting with Amy tonight, and you will recognize Amy through her YouTube name, um, AJC Magic TV. She's usually in the chat for that. And let's bring Amy in. Amy, what's
Hello,
up?
Tanya and everyone. Nice meeting
Nice
everyone.
to meet you.
Yes, nice to see you.
Well, I've actually met you many times in the park.
Yes.
But this is an opportunity for all of the chat to put a face with the name and get a chance to meet you. You all, this is Amy. Her YouTube name is AJC Magic TV. Where are you tonight, Amy?
I live in Western Pennsylvania, close to Pittsburgh, PA.
Oh, I've
on
been
that
there
side.
before. So
Yeah.
what is it like? What's going on there in your neck of the woods?
We're still different counties have gone in. They have like a red, yellow, green, and they did open up some counties that'll start March 8th. But we're in the counties where it's still red. But they're planning on since the western side didn't get hit as hard as the eastern side, we may be opening probably the middle of May. They're predicting, but we're not sure. The governor's opening different counties.
So are they doing similar to what we're doing here in Florida, like doing it in phases
Yes.
as far as like, so right now nothing's open as of yet, but you're thinking like May 12th, or is that what you
May
said? May
15th, May 18th, maybe.
That they'll like start doing like a phase one. So
Yeah, for the
restaurants
counties
and
that I live in. Right now they are allowing they let golf courses open back up. Then some restaurants can do takeout only, and then like Walmart's and the grocery stores can be open, but then some of the other stores they can do curbside only type of business. But
okay.
most of the other businesses are still shut down, like dog groomers and hair cutting places and small businesses like the minor owner type of businesses,
Oh,
unless it's a
okay.
restaurant that can do takeout.
So takeout only, no indoor seating or outdoor seating
Correct.
right now.
Yes.
So, how have you been doing through quarantine? Like, do you work?
Um, right now, my particular job, even though my company does have positions that are essential, my particular job was not. So I have been off since probably March 23rd. But but we have gotten paid for certain things, throughout this time. So
Oh,
um,
okay. Were you able
yeah.
to like file for unemployment and all that stuff? And
Yes,
okay,
you
good.
could. So
Um, and that system I hope is working better for you all in Pennsylvania than it is here in Florida
it's a
because it's
little
kind of been of a
crazy.
nightmare for
Yeah.
the people of Florida. They're having such a hard time trying to get their unemployment benefits here.
Yeah, I know
It's very
some people.
upsetting.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy here too for certain small businesses and certain employees. But then I know some other friends that have gotten it right away. So, but it was tough to get in at first. So,
Yeah. I have
yeah,
some friends in Pennsylvania who were already receiving their checks as well as that $600 a week stimulus
yeah.
that was coming along with it. So that's really good to know. And I met you so many times. How many times do you come to visit Disney? Like how
Um,
often? Do you come at least once a year? I feel like you're here
I
pretty often.
I tried to come at least one time, but since like the summer, I had been going a few times. Like I came down for the Galaxy's Edge. I'm an annual pass holder, so I got one of the pass holder spots, so I came down for that. Um, I was here in June for a family vacation with my sister's family. And then I came for the Galaxy's Edge opening. Plus, I wanted to go to the Beverly Challenge that was happening um, through the one group of people, the this and that crew and stuff like that. So
That
I
was
came down
so
in
fun.
August.
Yes.
Yes,
I
and I
saw
knew,
you there.
yeah, and I knew there was going to be a lot of people that I had been watching or seen them on your stream or Jen's stream or whatever, and I knew they were going to be there, so I wanted to be there to meet them and meet everyone that I've been watching.
It's so nice it's nice to meet everyone in the park, and I was
Yes.
so excited to meet you. I had no like the thing is like I know your name in the chat,
Yeah.
and then whenever I met you, everyone was calling you Amy, and then I don't know how I found out, and like it came together. I was like, oh
Together.
my gosh, that's Amy from AJC Magic TV. Like I get so excited. It's so fun. So um, I love meeting you. And so when is your next trip planned?
Well, I was supposed to be there for the Star Wars 5K and everything, and but I haven't really planned yet. I'm waiting to see like when they're opening, but I do have some dates in mind. I'm thinking maybe like in August, more in the middle or towards the end of August, or wait until October and then maybe December come
Yeah.
back down.
Well, depending on like what happens around here, of course. But
Yeah,
if they do open in June, like we're all got our fingers crossed and toes crossed, and we're praying that it happens. I don't know that it will, but maybe it will. Just
yeah,
one day at a time. But then you can kind of like weigh out like how you want to plan your trip, like what's
yeah.
going on here, what kind of things do they have in store for us. I'm not sure. It's just going to kind of be up in the air for a while. We're not sure how it's going to go.
Yeah, and
But
that's one of the things of trying to see. I've been there so many times. It's not about okay, I need to do this or that. It's fun to go to the parks and look around and meet people and just enjoy. And I do have a handful of friends that live in Orlando because back in the '90s I was a cast member, and I have relatives that live in the area that work for Disney and stuff. So it just makes it even better to, go and being an annual pass holder. It's not like a must do thing because I know I try to plan a trip back.
oh yeah. Well, that's the next thing I want to know. I want to know
Okay.
about how you felt, what's your love story with Disney? How did all of this happen for you? And I never knew you were a cast member. Tell us about all of that.
Oh yeah. So my family went for the first time in 1983. The first summer, I believe Epcot opened like in the fall of '82, I think, and we came that first summer of '83 as a family. I was in just entering high school time, and that was the first time we've ever been to Disney. In those days, they only had the Contemporary and Polynesian, so we stayed off property on International Drive because that was one of the places that a lot of people stayed at in those days. And going into the Magic Kingdom and um, just falling in love with that magic and being like, wow, this place is incredible. And I know like the old time Epcot, just falling and being amazed that some of those rides, like the World of Motion and the original Imagination ride. It was just like, wow, this is incredible. And I mean, I instantly fell in love with Figment. Had to buy the plush and everything, and it was
So,
just
what was your first visit here? What year?
1983.
1983. Okay.
Yes.
And you said it was you and your husband?
No, it was me and my family.
You and your family. Okay.
Yes, because I was only in high school then, going into high school.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes,
Well, that's
and
a
then
being at
we,
Epcot, I can imagine. Like I've heard so many stories about Epcot from back in back in 1980s. I wish I would have been here for all of that.
yeah, and then just from that, like, wow, this place is incredible. And I had a friend that would be going down a lot in the summer, and we'd talk about it. And um, then whenever I entered college, we had gone again as a family around the 4th of July, and it was still just the Magic Kingdom and Epcot at that time. And that's whenever I had decided, like, wow, I should look into the college program and everything, because one of the local universities always had a Disney college program, um,
Like a
seminar.
representative.
Yeah, and they would talk about it, and I would apply and everything. And it was even harder then back then, just as it is now with all the applicants in schools. And my senior year in college, I happened to be at I was down in Daytona Beach for like it was kind of like a recruiting type of thing with resorts and different things. And Disney was there, and they had talked about a kind of like a transition between college program and starting a career program. And I decided that I was going to apply for it. And that was the same year that Hollywood Studios had opened that summer. I went down. The park had already been open since May, and that August I went and applied, and was like the last week that you could apply, and then got um, accepted into that. Right, I went to the actual casting building because we went right down to Orlando, and I applied at the casting building, and got a position in their that transitional program of the college program that they had.
That
And
is such an amazing story. I never knew you were a part of the college program.
yeah,
So you came with your family in 1983. Who was the Disney fan? Your mom, your dad, or just like you all just wanted to do a family
we all just
vacation?
wanted to do a family vacation.
And then
Um,
then everybody just kind of fell
just
for it. They were like,
yes,
"Oh, we got to come back again."
yes.
And then you applied for the college program. You were accepted. And then so you moved down here.
Yes, in 1989, like the end of the summer of '89, and worked was working at Hollywood Studios. I worked at Hollywood and Vine, and then I moved over to Primetime after the program was over. But yeah, I moved down there in '89, and I worked at the Prime or the Hollywood and Vine. At that time, it was a regular cafeteria style thing. It wasn't the character um, dinners and meals that they have there now. You
Yeah.
actually came in and picked like a rib dinner or chicken dinner and stuff. And um, it was fun. I did more of the culinary part of it, where you actually learn how to put the chickens on the racks and cook them and cut them and cook the ribs and cook fish and help serve the people going through the lines. And a lot of the people there, I met some of the culinary students and became friends with the chefs that I worked with. And they were looking for people to move over to the Primetime Cafe, because the one main chef, he went over there and said, "Hey, how would you like to come over here?" And it shared the same kitchen. They share the same kitchen area. So I moved
Yes.
over to Primetime Cafe, which is it's a fun restaurant. Where you put your elbows on the table and everybody's aunt or uncle. And
Were you a server over there?
I did a little bit of the serving. I did some of the cooking. So it was just a various stuff on there.
So that whole theme of that restaurant's been going on for a while then.
Yes, yes, since it opened there.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, I
and
love it. It's so fun.
and the menu is pretty much the same, except they used to do a lunch menu and then did more dinner menu, like changed the menu a little bit. But now they kind of have the same menu, lunch and dinner. I guess it makes it easier, but they used to serve like burgers and sandwiches, plus some of their specialty items like the pot roast and the meatloaf and everything, plus the milkshakes. Everybody loves the peanut butter milkshakes,
I'm
peanut
going
butter
to
and
tell you,
jelly.
they have the best fried chicken of
Yes,
any fried chicken other than my mama's that I've ever had. Like it's
yes.
so good. And
And
I love homecoming food and I love their fried chicken, but I don't know who ordered fried chicken. Might have been my husband. I don't know, but we went there one night and I tried the fried chicken. I was like, why am I just now knowing about their
about this.
chicken here? It's so good. Oh my gosh, it's delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, and what after the college program type of thing, I decided to stay on full time. So I just transitioned. It wasn't like where they have to apply now and hopefully they get accepted. I actually got the transition in. I met a couple of friends that were from Pittsburgh through. They actually worked in the same area as I was, and they were looking for a person to help with the rent. So it worked out for me. Like, hey, this is a good
That is great.
opportunity because I didn't have to buy furniture or anything until I was ready to move into something else. And I stayed on for about till 1991, and I decided that I didn't really have family down there. I mean, you make friends and stuff, and it's hard. But I decided that I wanted to come back home. It was hard because, like, if my family came down to visit or whatever, whenever they would leave, it would be like, oh, okay, see ya.
Yeah, it's so
You know,
depressing. We see that a lot with the college program for sure. It's hard for the
yeah.
kids to be away, because you actually have to work really hard during the Disney college
Oh,
program, and
yes,
I think that
yes,
there's a lot of excitement about coming because they think, oh my gosh, I'm going to Disney World, but the harsh reality is you're gonna work at Disney World. Like it's a
yeah,
job and you're gonna put in hours and it's not just all fun and games all the time. But I'm glad that you enjoyed your college program when you were here though. So when you moved out of you stayed in the Disney housing
yes,
Vista
yes.
Way.
Vista Way was the only
It
place then because
was the
that was
only
brand
one
new.
then, yeah.
Yeah, it was brand new after they had the trailer area that they used to house the people. So
And
it
then
was.
whenever you moved out of Vista Way, did you how where did what location did you move to like
Um,
around the area?
I actually in those days, it was more towards the Florida Mall because that's where the people that I had met, that had an apartment that was looking for another person to help with the rent and everything like
Okay.
that. So it was like kind of right off of I-4, International Drive area type of thing. But you could be at the Florida Mall real quick, like around Oak Ridge,
Yeah.
where
So
the
you had about
outlets.
a 20-30 minute commute.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Because in those days you could actually go down International Drive, but there wasn't all those businesses that there are now,
Right.
like they
It's
do now
busier
and
and
stuff.
more
Yeah,
traffic now, I'm
yeah,
sure.
oh yeah. And I've learned a lot of the back roads, which helps now. Like if I have a rental car or I'm staying off property, we know all the back roads and different things. So that's still in my mind, and never really have to get on I-4 unless you really have to.
So when you come on your trips, I usually see you by yourself. Do you just roll solo?
Most of the time, I do go solo, um, only because I'm not married. My parents are a little bit older,
Yeah.
um, and there are times that I have joined my sister and her family. So, like
Yes.
her kids grew up on Disney.
That's
Those are
so great.
some of my best memories are with them. Um, we used to stay on property at Caribbean Beach Resorts,
Yes.
and then my sister and brother-in-law got into um, getting a condo that's right outside of the Disney Village or the marketplace, Disney Springs. Like,
Yes.
it's all those different names there, but they have a timeshare type of condo that they're with, and it's right outside of Disney Springs. Um, and sometimes if I go with them, we stay there, which is fine because I know the
Yeah,
back ways into Disney. So we just go up the one road and come out by Port Orleans
for sure.
and everything. So, and it's a different vacation whenever I go with them because we kind of tend to do the other parks also.
Mm-hmm.
We tend to go visit some of the other parks
Mm-hmm.
too, not just Disney. I know that's like blasphemy, hey, you didn't
No,
go,
all the
but
parks are fun. Yeah, you
but
gotta like go out and explore and see what
oh yeah,
Orlando has
but you
so
also
much to
have to
offer.
remember I have been in Orlando when Universal first opened, so I've been going to Universal since it first opened, and I visited SeaWorld while I was a cast member and stuff. So we
Yeah.
enjoy all of that different things in Orlando. But when I do go to Disney by myself solo, I usually stay on property. I do have a relative every once in a while. I would stay with her for a quick trip, As long as
Yeah.
she didn't have anybody else visiting or whatever, she would say, "Hey, you could stay with me" or whatever, and it made it nice because it always made it a different trip. I'd rent a car and she'd give me the key and say, "Okay, I'll see you later," because she would be at work. And then
Uh-huh.
times we would meet at the parks after work or do something like go down to Cocoa Beach or something like on her day offs.
Well, I like that you make the best of your vacations and do as much as you can when you're here.
Oh
That's the
yes.
way to do it. Go take a beach, to visit the beaches, visit all the parks. Um, where do you like to stay on property when you stay on property?
Um, yeah, that's becoming hard there. I'm starting to like Pop Century. I did stay there the last two trips that I was there, and especially in December, the Skyliner. As far as value goes, that's the place to stay. The Skyliner was incredible. I hardly rode a bus in December except to
Oh
go to the
yeah.
Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. Otherwise, it was the Skyliner. Um, so on the value side, I do like the All Stars at times, but the Pop Century with the Skyliner has really upped that game. Um, when I was there with my sister and her family, I would say Caribbean Beach was our favorite. We
Oh,
always
that's
tend to
so
stay there.
beautiful. They
And then,
remodeled it not fairly recently. They've remodeled it and it's so
yes,
beautiful. Like I just love the whole atmosphere of
yeah,
that resort.
it's hard because I've almost stayed at every resort except there's probably like five because of the DVC resorts.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
they're a little bit pricier than some of the other things, and I haven't stayed at the Grand Floridian, but I've done the Polynesian, the Contemporary, Bay Lake, of
Oh
course, the
wow.
Wilderness Lodge. I haven't stayed at the Yacht Club, but I stayed at the Beach Club. So,
You've stayed at a lot of
yeah,
resorts then. I'm going to step my game up and I'm going to try to do more staycations. That's
yeah.
one of the things that I've learned through this quarantine is I need to do more so I can say that yes, I've done that. I've been to all of the resorts, but I
And
haven't stayed
sometimes,
at all of them.
yeah,
So
and
I told Robin we have a bucket list. We're going to go down well,
stay.
things to do list and then a bucket list. I think it can't all be a bucket list, but we do definitely need to try to do and see more things
And
and not just
traveling solo, you can kind of do split stays because for a while there, throughout the late '90s and 2000, early 2000, I would split stay, go stay at the All Stars, and then go buy that room at the Polynesian or the Beach Club or the Boardwalk. So, or the at the Wilderness Lodge. So most of the time, I had been an annual pass holder. There was a little bit of a hiatus for me um, for a few years, but because I was traveling overseas and then I did have some health issues that prevented me to come down to Disney. So I actually started going back here this past June um, with my sister's family. So that actually started that back of like, oh, I need to get back to the parks type of thing. And right before I did have a kidney transplant back in 2018 or 2017, 2018. So this I'm coming up on my 2 year mark. 2018, I had a kidney transplant. So I came down for a quick trip right before I was to have that surgery.
well, how are you doing? Everything's okay?
Yeah, everything's going good. It doesn't help with this pandemic because now that you go out in public and stuff now, you do want to be careful because my immune system is suppressed because of the anti rejection medications. But
Oh
I try to be
yeah.
careful and everything. And most of the time since I've been off, I really haven't been out except for certain things that I needed to do.
Well,
So
yeah, just stay home if you
yeah,
can. If you don't have to go out, I'd say stay home and stay safe. Um,
yeah.
yeah, even though we opened up on a phase 1 here, we're still just staying
Oh
home. We're
yeah,
not going to go
yeah.
out to the restaurants just yet. We're just, but I'm glad you're doing okay. Like your health is okay,
Thank
right?
you. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
I've
far,
seen you out in the
everything's going
parks
good.
and you seem like you're doing good. Like I would have never known
Yes.
that you had a kidney transplant. I mean, you are on it. Like you hang with us. Like if we're going all around the parks, you're doing good. So I'm glad to see that you're doing okay.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it's I'm sure everybody's so happy to be able to see your face and put a face with a name. And what you came up with AJC Magic TV. Tell me a little bit about that. Is this a YouTube channel that you started? And I've seen you go live a couple of times from your Disney store, like there in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Of course, before the pandemic. But I
Um,
mean, what were you trying to like build a channel? Like what's going on with AJC Magic TV? Where'd that name come from?
okay. Well, first, just to get myself on YouTube, I had my own name, my real name on there, and I thought, well, I don't really want to do that anymore because I thought about I'd like to try and maybe video because I've watched like you and Jen and of course Resort TV One and all these other YouTubers that are in the parks while I had my health issues and everything like that. And I thought, boy, I'd like to try to do this. Let me come up with a name. And my nephew and niece, their name is Jolene and Colton. So it's Amy, Jolene, and Colton Magic TV. But we used
Aw.
our original initials. So
So you must have
AJC
a
Magic
really
TV.
close relationship with them, with your niece and
Yes.
nephew.
Yes.
That's so great.
Yes.
And they love Disney like you do.
They do. They can't wait to go back. They haven't been there for a while just because of, different things going on. And I know with the Galaxy's Edge, my nephew loves Star Wars and he's just like, oh, I can't wait to go because he's seen my videos and live streams and I bring him back something from there. But I hold off because I'm like, boy, if we could ever get down there and and go, he'll be able to pick out something or look and choose what he would like. But yeah, yeah,
Have you
with
ever
all,
got a chance to meet Robin?
yes, I did meet her I think it was these, in August, I met Robin.
Okay,
Um,
good. I
I was at
wasn't
the,
sure if you and her were here at the same times or not.
yeah, I was at the Magic Kingdom and you guys were all hanging out on Main Street with, our Disney adventures
Oh my
and
gosh.
Myers and the
So you
Mouse
were
and
around when we had like a
touring the
crew of 20
galaxy.
some
Yeah,
people. Oh my
yes.
gosh, that's so fantastic. Well,
Yeah.
Amy, I so appreciate you coming on and sharing your story. I've met you in person before, but I never knew that you were a cast member. I never knew about your kidney transplant. I wish you well. I hope that you're doing okay through quarantine and you're staying safe. It's such a pleasure. And let's see if anybody in chat has any questions, or maybe Robin might have a couple of questions. Hi, Robin.
Hi, I was just
Hello, Robin.
typing.
I
Hi,
saw
Amy.
you in
How
back.
are
I
Hello,
you?
saw you
Robin. Good.
backstage,
I
and I
was
was
just
like, maybe
typing.
I was wondering if you have any questions for Amy before she goes.
No, I don't think so. I'm just so excited to see you again.
Yeah.
Amy, what is your favorite park?
I would say Magic Kingdom is my most favorite. That's usually our must do on the last day of our trips. Um, that's usually a must do. And Hollywood Studios is a close second because I started to work there, so that's always in my heart of
Absolutely.
watching of that, and that was the place where I started it all. So
Isn't
of
that
working and
amazing? She
everything.
used to work at prime time.
Blows my mind.
I know. I can
Blows
so see it. Like,
my
that's so
mind.
good.
I remember when the setup was different there. That
Yeah.
was a long time ago.
And then knowing the chefs and that, I got to help them set up sci-fi and that commissary. And I was almost going to work at Mama Melrose, but I decided to stay back at Primetime Cafe.
Nice.
Rachel wants to know if you collect pins, Amy, and if you do you have a favorite pin?
Yes, I do collect pins. I usually try to get the ones that are from the different festivals and stuff like that. Probably it's hard to say like a favorite pin. I know one of my favorites is my Steamboat Willie pin that
Oh,
you get
yes.
as a cast
Steamboat
member,
Willie.
and I
That's
still
great.
have that from when I worked there. So, but I tend to like collect some of the original characters and then places that I've stayed. I really just gotten into it over the years watching YouTube, seeing all the different pins that people are collecting. But I do have stuff from whenever the pin collection started. When they came out, I bought one of the lanyards that had the 2 pins that you could trade and different things like that.
Rachel said that you sent her a VHS pin the other day.
Yes.
Oh, how
I had
nice!
I had a couple doubles of them, so I
That's
said she
awesome.
had asked about she wanted a pin and that, and I'm like, well, I have these extra ones because I would just use them as traders anyway when we got back to the park. But if it makes somebody happy, hey,
That is
I
so
don't.
nice of you.
Yes.
Do you have any Mickey ears or Minnie
Um,
ears?
I do have Forky ears that I had won through a drawing on someone's YouTube channel. They were made by Cargo, and
Oh,
they're
she makes
Forky
really
ears.
nice ears.
Yes.
I just ordered a pair of cargo ears
Did
Ears.
you?
a little while ago. Yeah.
Robin.
I probably have like an original Mickey Mouse ears that you got your name put on the back of them. They're probably somewhere in my collections of stuff. But I'm not a big ear person. The headband does bother me, or it just doesn't feel right. I'm more of a ball cap person. Or I bought one of the safari hats from
Oh yeah, I think I
from
saw you
Animal
in that
Kingdom.
before.
Yes.
You look super cute in that. Maybe I'll check out a safari hat.
That
That would be nice.
I'll show you because Amy, you'll love it because of your love for Figment. But I bought an ear and mask set from her. And look,
Oh
it's
wow,
Figment.
that is cute. Yeah,
Oh my
that is real cute.
gosh.
Yeah, I
Aren't
got
they
That is so
cute.
stinking cute. I love it.
amazing?
Yeah,
That is amazing. I'm so jealous right now. That is so cute.
So cute.
Oh, those are
I
so
couldn't.
cute.
I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this, but I can't resist.
That is adorable. Wow.
But-
So, Amy,
Yeah.
do you have a favorite character?
I would say Mickey Mouse is my favorite character. There are some other ones that I do enjoy visiting. I love watching Tigger, or seeing Tigger, and then Stitch is always fun to visit. So, but Mickey Mouse is always my favorite, whether he's the Sorcerer Mickey or the Safari Mickey or whatever, Chef Mickey, whatever.
You
And
know,
the-
I have this feeling that like whenever the park opens, I'm gonna run. But I can't because Mickey's so small. I never knew Mickey was so small. And I'm so big. But I have this vision of me just running. And I'm just going to jump and he's going to catch me. And we're going to just, it's going to be like a whole movie. Like,
Oh, goodness.
that's my vision. It'll never happen. But I just cannot wait to see Mickey again.
yeah,
It's crazy.
it'd be exciting. And
Well,
I do.
Amy, yeah, go ahead.
I do have relatives that are down there, so I even said if I could swing it, I'd like to come. If depending on when they open, like even just to visit with them, like in
Yes.
July or something.
Yes.
So or end of June, beginning of July, just to visit them and see how they're doing.
Well,
Yep.
we'll just make sure you have a mask, and
Oh,
you're-
yes.
and yours, and we keep you safe if you come down here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Well, thank you so much, Amy, for coming
thank
by.
you.
I appreciate
It was
you.
so good to
being
see
here.
you.
Yeah.
It's so exciting. I'm glad that more people got to meet you tonight.
Thank you.
And I love your story. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Oh,
and,
you're welcome.
Oh my gosh, I already loved you, but I love you even more now. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
That
I
was
can't wait to
such
get
a
back
great
down there
story.
to see all of
Meeting
you guys.
Meeting you and getting to know you and Pamela tonight and Jennifer Jacobs the other day, and I got to meet Stephanie Horton and hear all of your all's stories. I love it so much, and I appreciate you being here, and I can't wait to see you in the parks, Amy.
Okay, yeah, I
You
can't wait
stay
to see
safe,
you guys.
okay?
Okay, you too.
We're
Thank
so
you.
good to see you again.
Yes,
I can't
it was
wait
great
to see
seeing
you.
you, Robin.
Take care.
Bye. Take
Uh-huh, bye.
care.
Bye,
Bye.
Amy. She is on.
That
Hold on.
is so fun. Did you know she was a cast member and she
No,
worked at 50s?
I don't
She
remember
was in
her
the
telling.
college program, for
She
heaven's
and I
sakes.
had a very long conversation, many conversations, because
I know.
when we were there for
we talked about
the
everything else, but I never
Beverly
knew
Challenge,
that.
we chatted a lot, and I don't think she ever mentioned that to me. That's
Me
amazing.
either. Oh my goodness. I had no idea she had a kidney transplant either. Oh my.
I did remember that. I
That
did
was so
remember her
good.
telling me that.
I absolutely love doing this.
I love Amy. She's a sweetheart.
All right. So
Amy
so fun.
asked if Cargo had an Etsy. She's not on Etsy. She's just on Facebook. So if you look up, it's Sew Cargo, SEW Cargo, I think is her page. But I can look and see. But yeah, I saw her post those, and she said they're not custom orders. They're just sets that she's making. And the other pair, I wanted 2 sets, but I couldn't. I was like, I shouldn't even be buying one. I'm not working right now.
Yes, Darla, that's so true.
But the other set is,
Amy Ann says
it's
she
Move
found
It,
her
Shake
on
It,
Instagram.
Mouse Could Dance It.
Shut up.
I want these too.
I want that.
Isn't that adorable?
I can't even stand it. That is so cute.
She makes amazing
Where
stuff.
is she? She's probably sewing right now.
She probably is.
I think she's Celebrated. Like Celebrated.
Celebrate, yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah,
SEW.
She said she did. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. I love Move It, Shake It, and she's got the little balls.
I know. I'm like, I want both sets, but I'm like, I can't.
How cute are they? Jesse said, I want them! Exclamations everywhere.
Me too.
Yeah, Amy was awesome tonight. So was Pamela. It was great to hear their Disney love story.
It was
hearing that.
amazing. It's so fun to do this.
Yeah, I like your shirt. Your lighting looks super great tonight. What's up with that? You must be on the Mac.
I'm on the Mac. Oh my God.
The Mac gives you like the best lighting.
Got some good news.
What?
No, I'm not moving yet.
I'm like, why am I hearing good news on the live stream whenever you could have just called me? Like, what is this?
Stephanie bought herself a new Mac. And
so you have one.
She's giving me this one.
Happy Mother's Day! The lighting is fantastic, and I can hear you so good.
Good.
Yeah, that's
well, I have
so
a light in
better.
here too. I brought a light in, so I usually put an extra light in. This bedroom has 0 light. It's terrible.
We need to get Sandy Norris on. She said, "Thank you for doing this." Sandy, have you signed up? Are you on the wheel? Like, I'd love to talk to you and meet your pretty little face.
Yeah.
Jesse and Nick are here, and Cindy Luhu from Louisville, Kentucky. What's up? Amy Ann said, I just found out that I am not working for the summer. I work in a tourist town, and they announced on the news and statewide that my employer will not be opening this summer. Well, you know what that means? You get to take a vacation.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's rough.
I don't know.
Trust me, I know.
Hard. It's kind of hard. It's like, no job. Can I really go on a vacation? I don't know. That makes it tough.
Nope.
Dan said, yeah, before you looked like you lived in the Addams Family house, Robin. It was just a lot darker, and now it's super bright.
Well, I have the same light on. I don't know why it seems brighter.
Donna, don't give Donna the information because she's doing too much online shopping and quarantine. Donna. She said, Robin, I need the ear website.
It's Cargo.
Don't you dare order those Move It, Shake It ones. Those are mine.
You got to order them right now because there's only one set.
I need those. That is so dang cute. And I heard that her ears are more comfortable too. Have you ever bought a pair from her?
I have not, but I have heard the same thing. I've heard the same thing. You got to send her a private message and tell her you want them.
Celebrate.
It's hold on. I've got her page right here. I just had it up.
Appreciation. Oh, that's so cool, Sarah. Amy and Tanya, could you please repeat where to purchase them?
It's so hold on, I'm trying to find her.
They're like, cargo what?
It's
Can somebody please?
SEW.
Yeah, SEW.
Cargo.
Cargo.
Yeah.
On Instagram, right? Or Facebook?
She's on Facebook and Instagram.
Does
On
anybody
Instagram, hold on, let me pull her up. But you better, she's So Cargo on Instagram too. I know she used to be So Liberate, but now I guess she's So Cargo. I think she might still have both.
Well, I'm glad you're here, David, and I hope that you feel better.
I'll show you. She's right there.
Helps too.
This is, wait a minute. So Cargo.
So Cargo. SEWCARGO on Instagram.
And it's the same on Facebook.
Hey, I saw that crazy Disney lady up at the top there.
Wow. Whatever would she be doing there?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Hey, I posted on Instagram yesterday.
I saw that. I was like, she's on Instagram.
I'm like, what am I? I said,
posted on Instagram.
I'm like, Steph, how do I do this? Help me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh. Well, she can teach you the ways. Because I know that your daughter knows how to do it. Mariah used to say, Mom, just give me the phone. And she would. And she'd do it for me.
Like, I can't learn that way.
Do this? And I saw somebody do this. How do they do that? And how do you put your location? And how do you put a song?
I'm like, how do I what do I do to put a hashtag on here? She goes, are you going to do that? I'm like, yes.
Well, why not? Oh, that's so funny.
I'm like, it's May the 4th. I have to.
Yes, she did get her sewing machine and she is sewing some masks.
I pay my internet bill. Yeah.
Oh, let me show you the one she sewed today.
Apparently I have the light just right because I have added like a desk lamp that I put on my bed so it will like reflect off the ceiling. I must have just aimed it right today.
Look at the one Courtney made today. How cute is this? This is the mask. It says, give me some space.
Oh my goodness.
Mountain. Isn't that cute?
That is so adorable.
It's not coming through very well, but
I want to order a mask from her too. I've got to order. I want to order the
super cute ones.
Well, of course I wanted the sketch, but that's sold out. So I want to get the Small World because she has the small.
You can make your own sketch one.
I know I'm going to.
Fabric coming.
Yeah, I've got the fabric coming.
Yeah.
But I want to order the Small World Dooney fabric, the pink and purple. I want to order that from her.
She made me the Dooney.
The dogs.
The Disney dogs one.
I saw it. It was so cute.
I love it.
Yes.
And they're just so cute. I know Jen's making Jen from Earsom Emporium is making cute masks. I don't know if she's like got them out public, like where she's selling them though. I think she's doing it more for friends, family, coworkers kind of thing.
Yeah, I think so.
And then Courtney from Touring the Galaxy family, she's making masks. Of course, Cargo's making masks. There's just like a few people within this community that's making masks and doing a fantastic job.
I'm gonna make them, but I'm not quick. I don't know how they're all doing them so fast. I'm really slow at it. I'm not good at it.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, I guess.
Just gotta keep practicing, but you ain't got time for that, girl. You got to be packing up.
I know.
Did you do anything? Have you packed anything? Have you cleaned anything?
I've been cleaning constantly, but no, I haven't packed anything in a couple days. But no,
that's true, Nick. They're making some really good stuff out there.
Absolutely,
cute, and
they're all doing a great job.
Saw John and Dana on Spokesman last night.
That
what did you think about that? That was a riot, right?
Crazy.
It was so funny. I was like, no, he didn't step out like what's Joe Exotic from Tiger King? It was hilarious.
Crazy.
Oh my goodness, it's so fun.
I really didn't even recognize him.
She's making some serious masks too. Jen made me a Cinderella one. I just have to pick it up, or she's gonna come and throw it out the door, is what she says. Go do a drive-by. Just throw it out on the porch.
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay to talk a little bit. We're in phase 1 and we've all been quarantined for I don't know how many days with no symptoms. I think we'll be okay.
Exactly.
If I saw you, I'm hugging you.
Are you kidding me? I'm hugging.
Are you kidding me?
I'm a hugger.
Look, Blake was like, no, Tanya.
I'm like, bring it in.
His daughter has been sick and they have not been quarantined for 14 days since her last symptom. And you can't hug her. I'm like, if Robin was here, Blake, I would hug her. I'm telling you right now. Oh, living in Diz in the house.
I'm
What's
fine.
up, Corey?
We're all fine. She went back to work today.
She did?
She did.
Aww.
She's only doing half days. She's going to, because she knows she's going to be tired. You know, she's done nothing for weeks but sit in her bed.
Yeah.
So she went back to work today. She's going to work half days today and tomorrow. Thursday is her regular day off. She'll work a half day Friday. And then next week she's going to do half days. Her day off is Thursday. And then Friday she'll work a full day. That way she has the weekend to feel better. And then the following week she'll try to go back full time.
That's such good news. That makes me happy.
She's much, 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 much better. Much better.
Like we had the Bryants just came in. Hello. They said hello to
hello.
Hi, Bryants.
Hello.
How are you? Pamela V, dreams come true.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, dreams come true. And she's got some super cute prints too.
Yes.
Let me tell you what happened. I posted my Disney dogs print mask on the pass holder page, and they sold out of every single mask they had. I almost cried. I was so happy about that.
Yep.
So now they're just like making more masks,
making more
because they need it so bad.
And they're selling them at such a great fair price. You know what I mean?
Are.
When I saw that what they were charging, I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
they're really
that's super. That's a great price.
That's really, really inexpensive.
Hi, John Michael. What's up, Sarah? How's Sarah doing tonight?
Christopher. We are matching. When I turned the stream on, I said to Stephanie, I went, oh my God, we're wearing the same shirt.
Well, you knew I had this on from Spokane earlier.
I didn't even notice.
Really?
I didn't notice earlier, and I was already dressed.
Well, that's funny how the lighting is, because mine looks like more yellow and yours looks more orange.
Yeah.
But I was gonna, you know what I haven't worn yet? I have some Spirit jerseys I haven't worn yet, and one of them is the Flower and Garden one. Hello, Sunshine. I still have not worn it.
I think
I was kind of like holding on, thinking maybe I was going to be able to wear it.
It's going to be too hot to wear it. Even if they open, it'd be too hot.
No way I could wear that. I will just
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'm very grateful she's feeling better.
Yes.
You know, and the doctor, like I said, when the doctor talked to her herself, she said, you know, I can't rule it out 100%. She said, but I really, 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 really think that's not what you had. She said, because it is so contagious, someone else in your house would have gotten it.
Oh,
regardless of what precautions you took, somebody would have gotten it other than you. I mean, they said, you know, it's possible, but
yeah, for sure.
They said, you know, once there's a blood test to check if she had it, they can do that, but they're not testing otherwise. So
David said,
if she shows up blonde, I am blonde.
Crazy minds think alike. What about the day I picked you up at the airport and we were matching? We had no idea that we were wearing the same thing at all.
She got out of the car and standing on the curb, and I'm looked at her and I went, "Oh no!"
I'm pretty sure I screamed out the car. Oh my gosh! People at the airport were probably like, "What is that lady doing?"
Cargo, I've been talking you up, showing you pictures.
There she is, Cargo. Don't you sell those?
She wants those move it, shake it ears.
The move it, shake it are mine. Those are so cute. Oh,
I just showed her, and she's like, I have to have them.
I know. Oh. Well.
Oh.
There's a new friend in the chat.
Yeah.
Yes, we are besties. That's for sure, Deborah. For sure.
Yeah. It was a riot, and then we went out right after that. We went because I flew in. I hadn't had any dinner or anything. Yeah. So she's like, are you hungry? I'm like, yes. So we went to Splitsville, and I had to tell the server, I said, we don't always dress the same.
And you know what's funny? I'm going to tell you a funny.
But we do sometimes.
Know this, but I'm going to tell them. I picked you up from the airport, and we went straight to Disney Springs and straight to Splitsville to get our brownie. Yep. I get a message from Tom. Tom does Disney. He goes, hey, I just got off of work. Are you all at Splitsville? I went, what? How in the world did you know we were at Splitsville? He said, you two are so predictable. I'm like,
She literally said in the car, "What do you want to eat? You want to get a brownie?" I'm like, "I'm starving."
Nothing. And I'm like, we are right now at Splitsville having a brownie as we speak. It's too funny. That is hilarious. I'm like, well, are we that predictable for sure? Like, really? That's too funny. All the distance for the brownie was, that's all we needed was that brownie. I was like, hey, you want to go get a brownie at Splitsville? She was
Okay.
like, yeah.
Cargo said, "Don't worry, girl. I will mark them down. They are yours."
Thank you. Thank you.
If you don't wear the ears, I'll wear the ears.
If I don't wear the ears, they're yours for sure. But I'm going to give them a try because I've heard that her ears are more comfortable.
Yes.
So
and you look adorable in ears.
Oh my gosh. I want to be able to wear them so bad. Definitely predictable, David said. Next time we're going to do something wild and crazy that nobody knows that we're doing. Don't worry about where we are because we're at Universal on City Walk.
It's been a long time since I've been there.
It has been a long time since I've been there too.
2015 was the last time I've been there.
Sandy said, well, we do know both of you, LOL. We all know you love the brownies. Yeah. That's too funny though. Tanya
Brownie
could be the new Mickey.
A la mode. So good.
That is so funny. Well, should we spin the wheel? Let's see who's going to be our next guest.
Sure.
Let's do it. Let's share the screen. Turn on the audio. And let's see who is up next for coming on. Y'all ready? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? We're going to spin the wheel and see who is going to be up next for our Connecting with You. Prison Mike said, pick me, pick me. Prison Mike, I don't think you're on the wheel. I haven't seen your name on here. You have to register. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and who's it going to be? It looks like Julie Morrow. Julie Morrow. Congratulations. I cannot wait to have Julie Morrow on here. This will be so fun. I'm glad she signed up. So Julie, if you're watching, congratulations. You are up next for Connecting with You. I'm going to take a screenshot there and we'll take her off and let's unshare the screen. Julie Morrow, are you watching right now?
Alex said for some reason her name's not on the wheel. It used to be and now it's not.
Uh-oh, let's see. Alex.
Either that or maybe she didn't see it. Alex Edwards. Alexandra.
I'm looking.
She said to go to Instagram. So Cargos. SEWCRGO.
I don't see Alexandra on here.
She was on it before.
That's so strange. I'll have to ask Christopher about that.
They'll get it fixed. Don't worry, Alex. Please contact Nick. Paging Julie Morrow. Please contact Mr. Johnson to confirm your flight to the moon.
I know, Julie Morrow. That's
I
love it. Paging Julie Morrow. You know what? I think I booked her Disney vacation, so she must be on that crazy Disney lady Facebook page.
Nice.
So that'll be fun because she's also a college program parent, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is, if I remember correctly. So, but I've never met her in person. So that'll be fun.
Oh,
Alex,
okay.
you need to sign back up. You never confirmed with email sent, so the system deleted you. Oh,
gotcha.
No. Yeah, Alex, sign back up. We got to get you back on the wheel, hon. Good eye, too. She said, wait, did I get chosen? You just have to sign back up. Darn it. I don't know why that happened. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're supposed to be here tonight, Debbie? That's so sad.
I know. Yes. I booked their vacation. Debbie, do you remember Debbie, right? We met her at Small World.
Yes, I do.
Her and her husband were coming back. We had them a great deal, like the best deal we could find.
Wow.
And unfortunately, we had to cancel because, I mean, they got canceled by Disney, not, there's nothing we could do about that. Hey, Kyomtae, how are you? Jesse and Brian, Samara, is China Disney opening soon? We heard that
Shanghai.
Shanghai is opening on May 12th, so that's pretty exciting. What do you know about that? I only saw it. I saw that it posted, but I wasn't able to read. What do you know about that?
It is, let me pull it up. I think I saved the article. They are opening on the 11th, which I believe is Monday.
Okay.
No, that's not it. There will be, quite a few.
Somebody was saying that you have to be on property to be able to go in. You have to be a reserved guest.
Annual pass holders are allowed, but there's going to be a reservation system for you to book to come.
How's that going to work? Like a reservation like what?
Like you have to make some kind of a reservation. They're going to set something up, I'm assuming, to set up a reservation time to come is what I understood.
So people I don't know what it's like over there because I've never been. So I'm assuming that an annual pass holder over there is no different from an annual pass holder over here. They can just kind of go to the park whenever they want to.
Right, I would assume, but
yeah.
Yep. They also, hold on, let me look it up.
Oh, like the pass holder events, like they have to register that way. Interesting. Opening with restrictions, limited number of guests, no fireworks, no parades. Thank you for that, Joe. One of the pass holder options
I didn't even read that.
Anaheim does that.
11th, social distancing measures that will be implemented are masks for guests and employees, temperature checks, contact tracing, and other early detection systems. They also have, they have to have it's a health card, but that's a China government regulation thing, some kind of health card that they have to have prior to being able to go in. So it's limited and pulsed attendance with advanced reservation and entry system. Visitors will only be able to buy admission tickets for the selected date, and annual pass holders will have to make reservations in advance. Controlled guest density. Lines will be spaced out and ride vehicles will be loaded to meet social distancing guidelines. They're required a government health and prevention procedures. They will screen visitors' temperatures and implement use of the government-issued Shanghai Health QR code, which is a contact tracing and early detection system used in China. Increased sanitation and disinfection measures, additional training for cast members. Yeah.
All of that's interesting.
Yeah.
So what about, how would it work like for somebody like me? Like, well, do we still have like all of the restrictions with the airlines and all that? Like for international travel?
I think so.
Yeah. So I was just curious. Sarah said with the cheaper passport at Disneyland.
Yes.
You have to get on the website and reserve the day you want to
go.
I'm
it'll be similar.
All pass holders will need to do that for a while.
Mm-hmm. You're not going to be able to wake up and say, "Hey, I want to go to Disney today." It's not going to be like that. At least for
Tanya,
a while.
Disney will think of everything by the time WDW opens, and it'll all be okay. Yeah.
I mean, what Chapek said.
All of this is just going to be like a learning process for them, like how this is working and how to implement it at all the different parks and stuff. So yeah, but Shanghai did their fireworks test.
Yeah, it didn't say anything about no fireworks. It didn't say anything about anything like that. At least not what I saw, what I read. They did say, what was it that Chapek said? In the phone call today, the quarterly financial, the phone call, he said that there's limited visibility on the timeline when they can open their parks in the U.S. Translation is don't expect it to happen anytime soon.
No time soon.
But hey, you don't know. A week from now, they could say, hey, we're going to open June 1st. You don't know. But they're not giving much advance notice to this, so.
I can't hear you.
Oh.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I said they're not giving much advance notice to this, at least not public notice that they're going to open. So who knows how much notice they're actually going to give when they open. You. Oh, really? That's weird. I'm here.
Kim Tay said, Robin, I'm obsessed with those ears. They're so sparkly. It's almost blinding me. I love them.
They're Briar Rose Gold. Briar Rose Gold. Yeah, that was on his phone call. Yeah, that was the phone call for the Chapek. It was the Q2 board meeting or whatever it was. It's a financial one. And those were Chapek's own words. So we'll see. But they didn't give a lot of notice for Shanghai.
I didn't hear that part. For some reason, you cut out on me. Can you repeat that? What he said? He said, don't expect the parks to open anytime soon.
Well, it just said there's limited visibility, in quotes, on a timeline when they can open their U.S. parks.
Okay.
Basically, someone said the translation to that is don't expect it to be soon. That's basically what it's saying.
And then
there's a limited visibility, meaning we don't foresee it
in the near future.
Right.
And then yesterday, I think there was a representative from Disney at the Orange County meeting who said basically the same thing.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. And yet the other thing that came out of that meeting also was that the cruise line would be the last of the products to come back to be reinstated.
Okay.
So
cruise line for sure.
Cruise line would be last. Yeah. They expect it will rebound. They said as of right now, they are not canceling any of the 3 ships that they've ordered. As of now. But that, they don't foresee. Oh, here it is. It says on the call, he said, as of right now, there are no plans to cancel Disney Cruise Line's order of 3 new ships. He stated ships will not be running for the next few months. And he also stated that Disney Cruise Line business will be the last business unit to resume, but expects it to rebound.
Okay.
Which, if he's saying he expects...
I think so too. I really do. I think that once everything gets going, I think they will rebound.
Right. Whatever, yeah. But the fact that he said it will be the last thing to resume business, but he expects it to be down for the next few months, kind of gives you a little bit of a window of when, that Disney World and Land will open somewhere in the next few months, if that is going to be the last business line to resume operation.
Well, all we can do is just take one day at a time.
One day at a time.
This was a little bit of light at the end of a tunnel.
Yes.
Just that's kind of exciting that they're taking the first steps to try to open up. So that's all.
Well, you think about it. Now. Shanghai closed, mid-January? So they've been down 4 months.
Yeah.
But they got a handle on it really quick, too.
Shanghai was down 100 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we've been down for 50 so far.
Mm-hmm.
100 days. That's like a long time. So if we're going to be 100 days, we're only halfway through, folks. That's a whole lot of late night chats. Oh my goodness.
Yes. But it's like you said, it is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's something. It's something.
Jay just asked, is Julie Morrow on tomorrow? So first of all, we have to reach out to Julie. We're going to send her an email, and then you have 24 hours to respond and get set up on a date. So, but actually tomorrow we have Resort TV 1 on. So I'm pretty excited about that.
That is
I'm going to play
awesome.
a game with Josh and Jenna and see how well they know one another.
Oh,
so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Nice.
It's going to be like one of those. Remember how did you ever watch The Love Connection?
Yes.
Is that what it was called? The Love Connection?
The Love Connection, yeah.
And the couple had to see how well they knew one another. I know they're not like husband and wife, but just brother and sister, a brother and sister version of how well do they know one another.
Love Connection or Newlywed Game?
Newlywed Game.
Newlywed Game. Love Connection was like a dating thing.
Okay, I'm talking about
Newlywed Game.
Yeah. And remember that they had to write down something on and see if they have the same answer. I'm going to play that game with them tomorrow, so I'm super excited about that.
Yes.
That'll be fun.
And today was super fun with Spokesman. Chris is awesome.
I was
you did so good.
Nervous. I was sitting over here and my heart was pounding. I'm like, oh my God. You know what I was most nervous about? I was nervous that he was going to ask me something that would make me cry. Because I cry so easily. And I'm like, I don't want to be known as that YouTuber that cries on everything.
It would be okay. People love that about you.
I was like, oh my gosh, he's going to bring up something. I'm going to get emotional.
He almost got you.
Talking about you. I almost cried talking about you.
I did cry.
I had to choke back my tears and gather
myself. It was so funny. He's like, I never knew you guys have known each other for a year.
I was like, guess what? I am going to not even talk about that anymore.
Yeah,
because
I'm going to take a drink.
I'm about to cry. Yeah, let me just take a drink. I had Jamaican me happy. I'm just so emotional. Big old crybaby. And it's not like it has nothing to do with Disney. It's just me. I've always been that way. I remember being a kid and I would get in trouble and I would cry.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my dad always saying, why do you cry all the time? All I did was ask you, is this your glass on the table? And I'm like, I always cry. I remember it was a holiday and I was sitting on the couch, Christmas time of the year. And I think there was a soldier was coming home and his family was waiting for him, and it was Christmas. They hadn't seen each other in a while, and there was Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells was playing, and I was just crying.
Yeah.
And I remember my aunt looking at me and she was like, they're singing Jingle Bells. Why are you crying? I could see if it was Silent Night, but it's Jingle Bells. And I was like, because they're gonna be together. That's why I can't help it. Oh,
I'm the same
such
way.
A crybaby.
Me too. It's awful.
Sarah, I didn't know. Wait, I got your email about that. I'm sorry if I didn't reply. I mentally replied, but maybe I didn't reply in regards to the t-shirts. I don't know about the login information. Is there login information for thatcrazydisneylady.com? I didn't know you all had to log in. Or is it login information for the t-shirt order? I'm not sure about that. There is a link to order the t-shirts from thatcrazydisneylady.com, but I don't know. Maybe just message me again and remind me, and I'll try to help you order your t-shirt. But yeah, I'm always a big crybaby, and I can't talk about my kids. I can't talk about my husband and all that he's been through. I am so emotional. When I think, I cry every single time somebody gets a golden ticket on American Idol, because that's their dreams coming true.
It's amazing.
Can you imagine all you want to do is be a singer, and you've been singing and you've been doing this and busting your butt, and your family's like, oh my gosh, you can sing. And then you go on to American Idol and they're like, you're going to Hollywood. Can you imagine how those people feel?
It's crazy.
winning the lottery. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? They're like, are you kidding me? Ah! And then I cry because it's people's dreams coming true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, I've always been that way.
Me too.
Dan said, as a kid, I was a crybaby, but grew out of it. I didn't cry when my father. You did it whenever your dad passed away? No way. I was a hot mess when my parents passed away for a long time.
When I was reading the article last week about Pirate Bob that passed away, the cast member who had retired, he and his wife both died of coronavirus.
Oh, yes.
I was reading that article to Gary and I couldn't finish because I just started to sob. He's like, Robin, why are you crying? I'm like,
because it's sad.
It's so sad. I'm like, I'm reading this and I'm like, oh my gosh.
And then the love for Disney and then their
Yes.
marriage and their
Yes.
life together, just
Yes.
like everything about it. It's just like, oh.
And how excited he was when Disney started, you know, letting cast members use pirate lingo and that's where that all came from. He was like so excited that, you know, and then that's where Pirate Bob came from. He just would do that. It was amazing. It was such a sad article. Oh my gosh, I read it. And then when the daughter was talking about how, you know, so many people were sending them pictures of, you know, the times that they had met him at the parks. And she's like, he'll be so happy to see these when he feels better. And then he never got to see them. I was my gosh, I can't. It was
Alex
so sad.
Said, whenever she sees old people sitting alone at a restaurant, she cries. My daughter does that. She always does that. She's like, why are they by themselves? And I'm like, well, maybe they want to be by themselves.
Yep.
And she's like, that's just so sad, Mom. No, why don't we just go sit with them? I'm like, maybe they don't want any company. We might go over there and say, can we join you? And they'll be like, no.
Yep.
I don't know. And David told me to keep an eye out for some tiramisu Oreo cookies. They are awesome.
Ooh.
I baked cookies today.
You did? What did you make?
Chocolate chip. I just baked chocolate chip cookies and they were really good. And the kids were like, oh my gosh, these are so good. I'm like, can you all just do me a favor and save me one? Like, I don't want to come out from my live stream and there's not one cookie left. Please.
Right. You made them. I have to hide things around here or they disappear. If I want something, if I don't hide it, it's gone. I'm like, where did this go? Oh, we ate it. I'm like, really? You didn't save me one?
I know. Just one cookie. That's all I want.
Crazy.
I really shouldn't, but I'm gonna eat a cookie tonight. I'll probably pay for it. My stomach will be like, don't eat a cookie.
No sugar. It's been on a sugar hiatus.
Also, I don't know if I told you this or not. Did you hear me whenever I said my pool's open? The pool is open.
Yeah. Oh, your pool.
The pool.
Oh.
The community pool. They took all the chairs out, and I don't know what's up with that, but I'm going to carry my own chair down there. I'm so excited about that.
That's awesome.
What was I going to tell you? We were talking about cookies, and I was like, I have to tell you something. Damn it, I forgot. See, that's what happens when you get old. You can't remember nothing.
I know, I do the same thing.
What in the world? Let's go back. What were we talking about? We were talking about the cookies.
The cookies, yeah. And then you said, did I tell you?
I know. I got the ice cream, the Mickey ice cream sandwiches from
I've been
Publix.
looking for them.
They're so good.
Are they?
Okay, so the Mickey ice cream bar, I was like,
yeah,
they're not the same.
They're not the same.
I mean, it's nice to have a Mickey shaped ice cream.
Yeah.
But I just didn't think it tasted the same as the ones in the park.
It doesn't.
But the ice cream sandwich, girl, those was good.
I look for them every time I go to the grocery store, but they haven't come this way yet.
Get some because they're good. The cookie's like really crisp. It's like a crisp cookie and not like a mushy cookie.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just delicious.
I can't wait to try them. I keep looking, but they haven't come this way yet. Someone was asking if we've had better weather. Yes. Yesterday.
Christopher said he'll take the pool that I just bought for the backyard.
Right?
It's yours, hon. Just come pick it up. You can have it. I promise.
The weekend was nice. And yesterday was a little chillier. Today was yesterday was warm. Today was chilly. But they're talking about snow.
If you say snow, I was gonna say if you say snow.
Yes, they're talking about snow and sleet.
Mother's Day on Sunday. Are you
Saturday? Yes, on Saturday they're talking May 9th, and they are talking about snow. I'm like, I just need to leave. I just have to leave. I can't be here anymore. I can't.
No, you cannot
it's
be
freaking May.
You cannot be there. If
I
it
can't.
snows on Mother's Day, I
It
need
has,
you to pack
Pamela.
your stuff and come down here right now.
It has been awful, Pamela. It has
Cookie
been
said,
awful.
Yep, flipping snow, because she's up north too. That's insane.
Sunday was 81 degrees in Nashua. Today, Saturday, it's going to snow. I'm like, really?
You got some bipolar weather, girl.
I can't. I just can't.
How are you supposed to know what you're going to put on? Am I going to put on sweatpants? Am I going to put on shorts?
Exactly.
What am I going to put on?
I had a t-shirt on the other day. I'm wearing a Spirit jersey. I wore a sweatsuit today. I'm like, what on earth?
David said, typical New England, Robin.
Yeah, well, even for New England, May is ridiculous. My brother-in-law actually, Saturday is my brother-in-law's birthday, and the day he was born, it snowed. But I don't know of another May 9th that we've gotten snow, at least not that I remember.
I can't even imagine. It's insane.
Just awful.
Oh, same in Connecticut, Alex said.
It's
they
awful.
were calling for snow here. Oh, she's in Pennsylvania,
yeah.
Pittsburgh.
And Alex,
Amy, I forgot
Alex
to ask
said
you,
Connecticut
are you a Pittsburgh
too.
fan?
It's crazy weather. I can't even.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine.
I mean, we drove out to the beach. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and now it's going to snow.
I
can't. I just can't do it.
And then I was in snow pants. There you go, Stephanie.
Then I was looking at the picture you posted.
Mix it up a little bit.
Of us at Cinco de Mayo last year, and I said, "Look at this picture. A year ago today, this is where I was." I said,
and
it was hot as blue blazes.
We were, oh my gosh.
We were burning up.
We were burning up. We were in there just to get some air conditioning.
It was so hot.
I mean, you were wearing a tank top in that picture. Like, we were burning up that day.
It was hot. We went in there to cool off.
Yes. I can't wait until you move here. Brian said, I was actually in my backyard today doing my yoga exercises. The temperature wasn't bad for me.
Yeah.
Where's that, Brian? Where's home for you? Where's your backyard?
You're lucky, David.
Only rain in Massachusetts, he said.
That's what they're expecting. Yeah. We're on the rain. We're on the snow sleet line.
In the house said, please, can I have a shout out? How can I not shout out Ace of Spade? That's a cool name. Just saying hi, Tanya and Robin. I forgot my manners like I usually do. Hey, Lincoln 18.
Hey, Lincoln.
We're glad
how
you're
are
here.
you?
It's okay. You know, we're not too going by the rules here. If you just say, hey, what's up? We're okay with that.
Absolutely.
Long Island, New York. Okay. So Brian in Long Island was outside doing his yoga today. That's pretty awesome. Jennifer Jacobs. Jennifer, I feel like I owe you a redo, girl. I couldn't hear a thing she said. I felt so bad. I mean, I really enjoyed her daughter Taylor.
I know.
I loved meeting you, Jennifer. But for some
I was
reason,
sewing while I was listening, and I was like,
I hope
felt
that
so
at
bad.
least the chat was able to hear, but it was hard for
we
me
could
to
hear
and have a conversation
we
with
could
her
hear
and ask her stuff because it was hard.
Hi, Darlene.
Said, hey, Tanya and Robin, loving these chats. You ladies are awesome. Thank you, Darlene.
Thank you.
I appreciate you so much.
That's sweet. It's fun to do it.
It is fun. It's so fun. And we got us. Oh, don't forget tomorrow's Resort TV 1.
I know. I can't wait.
Thursday. I think that an Instagram couple that I've found recently, Turn It Up Travel, I think is the name of their Instagram. Turn It Up Travel, something. I hope I'm saying their name right, but I think they'll be on Thursday and we'll get to meet them. I found them on Instagram. They reached out to me. They watched the show.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
11,000 Instagram followers.
Holy mackerel.
I know. And then I checked out their YouTube channel and they are so fun. And and so we were just chatting and then she was like, I love your channel and I'd love to be a guest. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I love you all. I'd love for you all to come on and introduce you to everybody. So we'll get to know them maybe on Thursday.
Nice.
Let me make sure I'm saying their name right. I'm gonna check.
That's
I
cool.
know
I'll have to
Orlando Mike
subscribe.
said that he met them over in Epcot a couple of times.
Wow.
Let me see. Turn up. Turn it up. Turn it up world. Turn it up
Turn
world.
it up
Is in it.
world.
Turn
Okay.
it up
I'm going to
world.
have
And
to subscribe for sure.
and her name is Tanya.
No.
Her name is Tanya. Yes.
Stop
So
it.
it's Tanya and Dave. That's her husband's name. And they have a cute Instagram and YouTube channel. Turn it up
Nice.
world. And we'll get to know them on Thursday. So I hope
That's
that you all
awesome.
enjoy them.
Very
Oh,
cool.
Ace of Spades said he does.
I know,
he or
Elle.
she. I don't know if Ace of Spade is male or female, but
We
they
didn't
say,
plan it.
I do yoga every morning in my room. I've tried magic. All moments of the magic said, "See, you're famous." I don't consider myself famous, but I do love meeting people. So that's like the best thing.
Yep.
So if that makes me famous, then I'm just like Disney famous, you know.
Yep.
I can go everywhere and people don't know who I am. And
your slow motion. Uh-oh, we lost her. I was just starting to say, you're pixelated and we're losing you. They got that in my calendar. Yep. That's tomorrow, Jay. There she is.
I know what just happened, but it just went kerplunk.
I was just saying you're pixelated and breaking up and you've disappeared.
Look who's in the back.
Who's it? Oh, so, Stephanie. Yeah. Yes. And Coda.
And Coda.
Yes, Mike. And Fenway's right here next to me. Hi, buddy.
The funny thing is, thank you, Ace of Spade. I love your name so much. That's so great. Yeah, I just went kerplunk for a second, and I was going to tell you all that my husband installed this thing, this internet thing. So I don't know what just happened.
Okay, I love you.
Can you see me okay?
I'll bring it back.
All is good now?
You're good now. You look good now.
Me some typing. I only have to put Tanya once. Yeah.
Sorry, Steph was talking to me.
Yeah. Is she good?
She was getting ready to go to bed, and she wanted to remind me to tell Gary to be very cautious with the dogs in the morning, because I showed you and Sue the picture of the fox the other morning.
Yes.
That was in our backyard.
You have a friend in the
tonight after dinner. Gary was standing at the kitchen sink, and he looked out, and then he thought it was a dog, and he looked, and the fox was just laying down in our backyard, like just laying there, watching there's a deck that we have that's like on the ground where there was an old above ground pool that used to be there. People that lived here before that had, and they had a deck on it. Well, they just put the deck on the ground over the area where the pool used to be. And we have bunnies and everything that live under the deck, underground.
Oh,
so they must know the bunnies are there.
They're watching them.
And now we have the fox sunbathing in our backyard. So now I'm like scared to death about, where the dogs go is a penned-in area, but still, it's just a chain link fence. If it wanted to get in there, it would get in there. So yeah, we got to be really, really careful. You got a coyote chasing a fox? Whoa.
Yeah, we have coyote here too. You can hear them at night.
Oh yeah, we have them here too. We hear them. But yeah, just recently we started seeing it. It's gone through our yard a couple times. Oh, I had it when we had snow still on the ground.
Yeah.
I saw it go through the backyard and into the woods.
Pictures of it. That's
and I'm like, there must be a den back there, because now we've seen it several times. And the other morning it had caught its breakfast. So
yeah. Get your rifle. My dad would be out on the back porch. He'd be like,
I don't got a gun.
Time.
Yeah, I'll have to call and see.
I grew up.
I'll have to call and see. I don't want to, disturb their habitat, but I also
don't need them. Your dogs either.
I don't want them getting a hold of my dogs, and I don't want them making my backyard their new home. So,
no, for sure. I wonder what you would have to do. We have property in Oregon and went outside and saw a mountain lion in our field. Here, kitty. Oh, yeah, Sarah loves cats. Sarah loves cats, right, Sarah? If I remember correctly, you like cats. So I don't think you want to be bringing those cats up to the house though. Was at a friend's, opened the back door, and a fox was sleeping on the lawn chair. Oh my goodness. We have possum here that bullies the stray cats. Oh my goodness. I really only ever saw like, oh, whenever we lived in New York, we saw a little baby bear getting in our trash can. Yeah.
Oh
There's
yeah.
a place there called Bear Mountain, and we lived like not, I think it was called Highland Falls, like right outside of that's like the little town we lived in.
Yep.
And there was a bear right there roaming around, and I was like, ooh, wherever there's a baby bear, there's a mama bear. So
Oh yes.
that's
When
scary.
a few years back, we were driving over to Gary's brother's in the middle of a work day. You know, it was like we had a day off or something, and we were driving over there for some reason. And we were going, back roads to his house, and we were coming over this little hill, and right there, a mama and her baby bear crossing the road, and we were like, we had to stop and just wait it out. We're like, this was, in the middle of the day, middle of the afternoon.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Cookie said she's been to Bear Mountain a lot. That's a very nice area, like all through there. Lots of deer for sure.
Yep. Yeah,
Back
we
in
see
Kentucky,
lots.
there were a lot of deer.
Oh yeah.
We've had bears, bobcats, and saw a mountain lion once, Alex said.
Yep.
Wow. And she's up north, I think, Alex is. Like, more like close to where, I think she's
Connecticut, I think she said, right? Yeah. Yeah.
I live where woods used to be.
Well,
Cindy
luckily,
Lulu,
behind us is all woods.
yeah.
I mean, there's houses, but there's a lot of woods.
We have stray dogs and cats in our neighborhood.
I could handle that.
Yeah.
We have stray cats all the time, but
not a fox or a bear or
not a fox
lion or any of that.
Yeah.
Sarah said it scared the heck out of us, but it was pretty. I'm sure it was a beautiful cat. Yeah. But I was right though, right, Sarah? You like cats and you have cats? Because I think I heard you and Laura and a couple of people talking about cats before. Because I know Laura loves kitties. She's got
the wild turkeys are awful.
I think she's got
David.
like 11 cats. I don't know. Probably why you have animal problems, Robin. Why? Oh, because of the woods. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure. I said we've seen it so many times now. There has to be a den back there.
That's what I thought.
There just has to be.
We took a ride through Disney property tonight and we saw 10 deer. Oh, Christine. I need to do that. I need to just take a drive. Like it's just down the street. I haven't been on property because I always feel like they're like going to be mad at me. But I did drive through one day. And
you can drive through. They're public roads.
Yeah. I'm just going to go through again.
Yeah. When we, I remember one of the nights we left Magic Kingdom really late when Sue was here back last May.
Uh-huh.
And I was driving her back to Pop and we headed out and we were coming along the golf course and there was like 4 or 5 deer out there. It's like 2:30 in the morning or something. Yeah, they're out there a lot.
They know they're safe because they can't be hunted on Disney property. So they're just like, hey, here I am. I'm just roaming around. Excuse me, I'm crossing the road. Just wait a second. That's
they were just grazing on the side of the golf course.
That's the attitude they have on Disney property. They're like, and how many times have I seen wild turkeys out there? Like, many, many times. They're like everywhere. And I'm like, get out of here. It's Thanksgiving. Oh, they're going to come after you.
I'll never forget the night and I didn't have a good experience with the poor possum.
Oh my gosh, I would love to do an Animal Kingdom stream right now. Oh my gosh. I'd give anything. I'd almost give anything. I wouldn't give up my family members, but other than that, I'd give up just about anything to go to Animal Kingdom and do a safari. That's so exciting. I can't wait to do that again.
Miss it.
I do too. We used to do it all the time, so often. It's like, wow. I don't know when I'm going to ever be able to get my kids back outside. They're just like, I'm not going out there because not only is there coronavirus, now there's killer hornets. I'm like, oh my
gosh.
Jason,
those things.
Jace is like, Mama, that's God saying, don't leave the house. He was like, now we got.
They're only in Washington State right now. It's okay. They're far, far, far away.
Washington
and I hope they figure out how to eradicate them because
oh my gosh,
that's bad news. That is
That's
bad news for
insane.
the bee population. That is a real problem.
Jennifer Jacobs said, welcome to level 5 of Jumanji. No kidding. That's a great way to look at it. We're actually living in Jumanji right now.
Jumanji.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Haley said, I got great news. What's your great news?
What's your great news,
Yes,
Haley?
I know Sarah loves out there in beautiful California, close to Disneyland. That's her playground. I got to meet Sarah at Disneyland before. That was so Sarah, you are like an exceptional person. I want you to know that you are a ray of sunshine. You absolutely are. Love bugs are out. Oh, what level in Jumanji are the love bugs? Because they are insane. Oh my gosh.
Say that's the one thing I'm not missing about being in Florida is the love bugs.
The love
they
bugs
are awful.
Yes, Tammy said the love bugs are horrible right now. Girl, I went outside this morning and we got that little blow up pool. I just left the water in there because I was like, there's no sense in like dumping it and refilling it every day. I went out there this morning and there was an obscene amount of love bugs in the pool. And Jace was like, oh my gosh, we gotta drain the water. It was crazy. Oh my gosh.
That's terrible.
Oh
they are bad for the paint.
Christine said, the experts said that the dang killer hornets can fly 20 miles an hour. So I can.
What?
20 miles an hour? A bee? I'm done. They're going to catch us. We're done for. I'm not going out. Hopefully there are none here. None here.
No, they're only right now in Washington State. David said the only thing not safe are the poor traffic cones when Tanya is on the road.
Yeah, poor traffic cones. I'll never
live that down,
right?
That's
I don't even remember what stream that was. That is so funny. I was like, well, we're dragging a traffic cone right now. Alex said 2020 has been too much. This is going to be a year that we will never forget for sure.
No, Haley, I think that's just a rumor.
What was that?
Rumor.
What was her question?
Haley said Disney World reopens May 24th and you have to wear masks to the park. No, that's not here. They're opening Shanghai on the 11th, but no word yet. The big wig said today there's no estimate of when they're going to open the U.S. parks. So unfortunately, it's going to be a while still.
Well,
don't believe the rumors.
Get some hornet spray and have it on hand before it's all flying off the shelf. Get some now. There ain't going to be no hornet spray like there ain't no Lysol.
Right?
Oh my god.
Now there's no meat. There's nothing. It's like craziness. Toilet paper.
Oh no,
meat.
Sarah said, I'm on the tip top of Northern California. They're going to be here in a few days at 20 miles per hour.
I hope not.
No kidding. Girl,
they're
go get
terrible.
You some hornet spray right now.
Those things are scary.
Matt said time to stock up on toilet paper again. We've had so many conversations about toilet paper, it's not even funny. Yeah, get the water now. Hurry, get the water and the bread. All of that.
Yep. Raid.
That's hilarious. One word. All I see is that commercial and it's the roach. He goes, raid!
Raid!
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Hilarious. Well,
they have 2-inch long stingers. It's
Sarah
like,
said, what world are we living in? I don't even know.
It's the apocalypse.
Do you know who Cam the actor is? He's one of the citizens of Hollywood.
Yes.
And I told you all about him, and he was in Walt Before Mickey.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that he came home the other night? If you follow him on Instagram, you probably saw it, but he came home. I don't know where they went, but they came home, and there was a huge alligator on their front porch. Thank God they left the porch light on, or otherwise it was dark outside. They would have gotten eaten. Or can you imagine walking up on the porch to the, and I'm not talking about a little baby alligator.
I need a lot more than toilet paper if you run into that thing.
Like a 10-foot gator. I got to show you all. It's incredible. I was like, holy crap. So they couldn't even get in the house because the gator was on the front porch. Maybe they went in through the back. I don't know. But they had to call somebody to come and get the gator off the porch. And I mean, it was huge. I would have freaked out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Heidi said, yes, they do look scary. I saw pictures of them. What? The hornet?
The hornet's huge.
Oh. I don't know. Well, everybody just stay safe out there. Whatever you're doing, stay away from the hornets. Protect yourself from the coronavirus. Wear your mask. Use your hand sanitizer. Try to, stay your social distancing.
Yeah.
And let's all try to stay safe and make it through 2020 so we can see 2021 and hang out with all of us in the parks and do all the things.
It's been a year already. It's like crazy.
I want to come up there whenever it's safe
Come on
enough.
up.
I know, like when it's safe enough to travel, like whenever the warden backs off of me because my kids and my husband are like, you're not going out there. I'm like, do I have to stay locked up forever? It's like I'm Rapunzel stuck in the tower and nobody will let me leave. I don't want to be in here anymore. Yeah, they won't let me go anywhere. They're like, you're not going there. You're not going there. I'm like, I am ready to do something. Like,
yes,
as long as I follow the guidelines. And
exactly.
You
gotta get out.
Ruby just got here.
Hi, Ruby.
As if we
How
don't
are
have
you,
enough
sweetie?
to worry about with exactly, Pamela.
You have to get out. And even the psychologists and all that, they're saying you need to go places. You need to get outside. Just do it safely and go. It's follow the rules, follow the guidelines.
Christine said I could never be incarcerated. Me either. I'm in home incarceration right now.
We are under house arrest.
Ankle bracelet off my foot. I need to get out of here.
We are under house arrest.
They won't let me out. Well, the other day, because I forgot to tell you, Jordan got an apartment over at Windermere Cay.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, so they had to go over there. Mariah took her over there, and I let Mariah drive my car.
Yep.
And I'm always like, okay, do I need to have the talk with you? Like, you know how important my car is to me. Be careful, drive the speed limit, wear your seatbelts. Don't, I'm always like, please don't mess up my car. Like, it's like, oh. So she came back and she was like, Mom, I hadn't been out in like 30 days. And she said, I turned up the music so loud, rolled down the windows, and we were singing at the top of our lungs. And I was like, it felt good, didn't it? She was like, it really did. So It's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Long time listener, first time chatter. Hello from Iowa. Christine Timberlake, welcome to That Crazy Disney Lady. I'm so glad you're chatting now.
Yes.
I love that. Yeah. I love whenever people do that. A lot of times people say, oh, Sarah, she's in the hot tub. Lucky you.
Oh.
I'm glad that, she said, thanks so much fun. Thanks so much for the much needed laughs and love. I'm turning into a prune in the hot tub, so I'm going to go. Thank you, beautiful ladies. Thank you, Sarah.
Have a good night.
Enjoy. And have a great evening. I'm glad you're able to hang out in the hot tub. Watch out for the hornets, girl. 20 miles an hour. That's not too far away. Oh,
that's just crazy.
Iowa. That's so awesome. But yeah, you all stay safe out there. It is 10 o'clock, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up.
Yep.
Family that I won't stay on here too late since I'm committing to doing this every single day.
Yeah.
And I haven't even eaten dinner yet.
Oh, girl.
Ready in there.
You got to go eat your dinner.
And have you already had dinner? I know
I did.
It's like 10 o'clock. I should have eaten a long time ago.
I did.
What did you have for dinner?
We just cooked burgers on the grill. Nothing fancy.
Oh, did you all have tacos at Cinco de Mayo?
No, we didn't.
No margaritas, no nothing?
Usually we will do tacos, and we didn't do tacos. We just did burgers tonight. So.
Oh, I can't hear you again.
You're pixelated.
Am I?
Yep.
Let me go out and come back in.
Okay. Yeah, no, we just did burgers. Nothing fancy. Burgers on the grill. Got to enjoy our burgers while we can, because pretty soon we won't be able to get beef. So we
Is that better?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, good.
we just did burgers on the grill. Nothing.
Oh, Dan said he had burgers tonight too. Cookie
French
said she had
fries.
tacos. Cindy Lou Who had tacos. Yeah. You're welcome, Lisa. I love talking with you all. We had a wonderful time again tonight. We got to meet Pamela V, and we got to meet Amy from AJC Magic TV. Always good to talk to everybody. It's always nice to meet everybody.
Did you see Cargo's message?
What'd she say?
She said, I can't give too many details here, but your ears and mask were already taken care of and will be on their way soon.
What? No way. Thank you all so much, whoever did that. That is so sweet. Aww.
Super sweet.
That is the sweetest. Thank you. Well, I'm so excited about that. Yay. I love those. And hopefully they're nice and comfy and I can.
And I'm going to steal the ears.
Main Street, put them on, and when they say, everybody get your ears on, I might have some on too. You guys, thank you all so much. David and Sandy, Cindy Lou Who, Sarah J, Alex, Cargo, Ohana Magic, Alexandra, Angela, Brian, everybody in chat tonight, Robin, thank you for being here. All my moms.
I'll always be here. You know
so
that.
Much. Yes.
And now I won't have to hornswoggle a computer pretty soon. So.
Oh, now you got your own computer.
Her computer's coming this week, so.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for always being here. Always do what makes you happy and dream big, everyone. Thank you all so much. And I will see you very soon tomorrow, 8 o'clock, right here with Resort
I can't
TV
wait.
Live.
I'm so excited.
Let's get to know Josh and Jenna a little better. All right. Good night, Elizabeth. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Cargo. Good night, Crayola. Good night,
everybody.
Pamela. Good night, Amy. Good night, Stephanie.
Good night, Crayola.
Robin.
Good night, Tanya. Bye.